Today we're going to be tasting 100 years of McDonald's, including some crazy menu items that you've probably never even heard of. I've also brought along my friend Max to help me eat. And we're going to start in 1940, when McDonald's was founded. McDonald's was originally named McDonald's Famous Barbecue, where they served classic barbecue items as well as milkshakes. It started out as a drive-in restaurant, where guests were served right in their cars by people called car hops. In every decade, I'm gonna dress Max up as something from that decade, and in the 1940s, Max, you're gonna be a car hop.
Dude, what?
Let me see that?
How do I look?
You look good. So Max, I have a menu here from McDonald's in 1940. McDonald's in the 1940s wasn't even close to what it's like today. They had things like ribs, pulled pork, baked beans, and even root beer floats that they would literally bring to your car in this actual glass. And just look at the prices on the menu.
10 cents for a root beer, peanut butter jelly, and French fries for 20 cents.
And their most famous item, the barbecued beef, ham, or pork.
35 cents. Mind blowing.
Let's pretend it's 1940. I've just pulled into McDonald's in my vehicle, I've parked in the parking lot, I've ordered my food, and now
I got a ribs and pork.
In comes the car hop, right into my window. I've got this actual glass of a root beer float and some classic McDonald's barbecue. Do you want to eat with me?
I'd love to. Never had a customer offer.
This is the classic tray that you would have gotten in your car at McDonald's in 1940.
This is all I could ever want in a plate of food.
Oh,
it's fantastic.
Oh man.
There's nothing like it.
Let's move on to the barbecue.
Do we have to? It's so good.
You're the meat guy, why don't you explain it?
We got a few beautiful saucy ribs, nice pile of pulled pork. We got the chili on the side, a cute little burger, even though that wasn't their focus at the time, and some chips.
McDonald's didn't actually really start out serving fries. Instead, they served potato chips, because that was just easier.
I gotta start on one of those ribs.
You want a glove?
I'm getting handsy with this. I wanna feel what they had to offer back in the 40s. This looks so good.
And remember, in this video, we have all the original packaging that you would have had at McDonald's, and we use the original recipes to make all the food. The pulled pork is really nice.
Why did they ever discontinue this?
Imagine this, in your car, having the best barbecue of your life.
It's unbelievable.
Should we drive into the 1950s?
Let's do it.
Moving to the 1950s, McDonald's was renamed to McDonald's Famous Hamburgers, and they created an entirely new menu where they focused on just 9 core items. In this decade, a hamburger cost just 15 cents. And if you ordered one of everything on the menu, it cost just $1.16.
The entire menu? What? And it smells good. We have a classic looking McDonald's burger, the OG French fries, and an absolutely perfect looking chocolate milkshake.
And as you can see, Max is once again dressed up as an employee with the actual original uniform from the 1950s. This guy right here, we can also see him on the bags. That's the McDonald's Speedy logo that was introduced in the 1950s. We also got Speedy up here. He's got a literal hamburger as a head. He's a smiling cartoon chef that held up this sign that said, "I'm Speedy," and it showed the fact that fast food was getting faster. If you look carefully, it also says coast to coast. That was to show that they were expanding across the United States. And remember, these are original bags. This is all original packaging. This is the original container that they put the fries in.
This is so crazy. They're truly one of a kind. Like, this might be the only original McDonald's bag from the 50s left.
I think we in this room right now have the most original McDonald's packaging out of anybody on the planet. It's not disintegrating in any way, but it's getting kind of brown by the edges there, but it's in really good shape.
You can tell it's old, but like you said, it is great condition. How does it smell? It smells like paper.
Here we go, Max. This is what a burger would have looked like back in the day. As you can see, it's much higher stacked and much more burgery than one of those thin patties that we'll see later in this video.
Way thicker, way more substantial. I don't have any condiments on mine. It's just cheese and burger. That's probably how it's supposed to be.
I got the classic pickles, onions, mustard.
My mouth is like watering tremendously. It's so juicy.
It's like a real burger. What's crazy is that mine's cooked to a nice medium, and you'd never see that nowadays. It's well done.
Never see that in any fast food restaurant, for that matter.
But back in the day, you did. And remember, it only cost 15 cents.
I'd buy like 100 of those. Well, this is the real test, the French fries.
Remember, this is the first time McDonald's ever offered French fries. Before this, like we saw, it was potato chips.
They taste pretty similar to the fries nowadays.
I think they're slightly different. They taste a little bit less artificial.
You can tell that's from a potato.
But fries are fries. And then of course, milkshakes. Having it in this cup.
That's crazy. It tastes like real chocolate.
That's so true.
It's like a craft milkshake.
Now the machines are just broken every time.
Right, things have changed.
I wish I could have lived in the 1950s and just gone to McDonald's once.
Well, here we are. You're doing it now.
You ready to go to the 1960s?
Let's do it.
Moving to the 1960s, McDonald's started to get creative with some of its new menu items and even made the first ever version of the Golden Arches logo that they still have today. During this decade, a hamburger cost 20 cents. Max, you're dressed up again.
I am, and it's tight.
This is a real shirt for an employee from the 1960s. You can see how tattered that logo on the side is here. And that right there is that Golden Arches logo that is the first of its kind.
Right, it's the first time we've seen that today.
Before we eat anything, this is a real order slip from the 1960s.
All right, let me take your order here. What can I get for you?
Can I please do 1 hula burger?
All right, 1 hula.
2 ice milks.
Coming right up.
Couple shamrock shakes.
Medium? Large?
I'll go medium. And then 1 fillet of fish. Oh, 2 water cups.
2 water cups?
Yeah, perfect.
That's free.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Be right back with your order.
It's already here. Let's start with this.
What is this?
Inside this bag is what we call the hula burger.
What? What is that, pineapple?
This is a real burger that McDonald's introduced in the 1960s as a meatless alternative for people who didn't eat beef.
Nick, I really enjoyed my time on this video, but this is enough.
Come on, smell it. Come in. Come on, don't be shy. Come on.
It smells like a pineapple, okay? I'm not okay with it.
We'll try it at the end of this decade, before the 1970s. And what we'll do for now is move on to the fish fillet, which happened because the hula burger was such a massive failure.
As it should be.
Can we just also appreciate that I'm wiping my fingers with a napkin from 1960?
I feel like I need to save this though. I mean, how much do these things cost?
Each one of these napkins costs about 20 bucks.
Really? All right, I'm not wiping my hands with this. We are saving this right here. Dude, Nick, that's...
Before we eat the fillet of fish, let's use a coupon. These are real coupons. This is a coupon for a free fish fillet. And look how good it looks.
I mean, this looks like a postcard. They do not make coupons like this anymore.
No, they really don't. And look, we have the address of who they actually sent it to. This one was just an advertisement. Talked about how it was only 24 cents.
It's a good price. 25 would have been too much. 24 is, that's good.
We also have a couple other coupons.
We got a cheeseburger, double hamburger, and the triple thick shake. Are these still valid today?
Let's see when it expired. October 1968.
Barely missed it.
The filet of fish sandwich from the 1960s, a beautiful, soft, fluffy bun, some nice tartar sauce, and of course, some golden brown fried fish. Should we just take a bite out of either side?
Wow, because it's real fish.
That feels like my grandmother made a really nice fish sandwich for me.
I don't think my grandmother's ever made me a fish sandwich.
Mine has.
Really?
Yeah, she's cool. Let's wash that down with these original 1960s cups of ice milk.
What is ice milk?
It's milk with ice. It's literally, that's it. You have to imagine that these cups started out as white.
Right.
Is it safe to drink out of these? I love the original Golden Arches logo. Notice how it has a little bit of a spear on the end?
Isn't that a French fry?
I don't think so.
A speared French fry? That is real milk from a cow.
Yeah.
They don't make it like this anymore.
Before we move to the golden ticket item of the day, water cups. Look how nice the water cups were.
Did they provide these in restaurants back in the day?
They provided them in restaurants back in the day. They made them look really cool and nice. They weren't clear. You know why they turned them clear now, right?
Cheap?
No, so you can't try to put Coke in there and say that it was water.
Ah, see, I would do that, but I do like every single type of soda flavor. Well.
And what does shake make you think of when you think about McDonald's?
There's of course the broken machines. There was that green shake.
Shamrock shake.
The Shamrock shake. That is a blast from the past.
Shamrock shake was introduced in the 1960s. These are the original cups that they would have come in. This somehow stuck it all the way out for over 60 years.
That is an iconic shake.
How does it feel to have the opportunity to drink this out of an original Shamrock shake cup?
I feel like I've actually transported back in time. My mind's playing tricks on myself. This is so crazy to look at.
Minty. Creamy.
Like a real mint flavor.
Yeah. Max, there's one last thing that you know we need to do to move on.
When you say we, are you referring to you?
Look at that. It's golden pineapple, nice thick slice. You got your cheese, you got your buns. What could you not like about it?
Did they actually try to sell that?
They did sell it, and it failed horribly. I'll make you a deal. Since you're wearing all the silly clothing, I will bite it.
Okay. Like, I feel bad for you right now. I feel your pain.
I'm gonna try to distract myself with this trash bag that they would have given you for your car. It's even got a little piece of tape on the back that you can peel.
What is this?
Oh yeah, it's not sticky anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this like
it's 60-something years old. Moving to the 1970s, McDonald's focused on family values, which led to the first ever drive-thru, as well as the fun McDonald Land characters that we still have today. During this decade, a hamburger cost 30 cents. Max, again, you find yourself in a McDonald's worker's outfit.
This might be the most stylish one of the day.
You can see that there are pops of color happening now. That's kind of what was happening around this time anyways. You moved a little bit more from black and white television screens to color TVs. Max, can you guess why the first ever drive-thru opened?
Convenience, cars, I don't know.
The first ever drive-thru was invented to serve soldiers who weren't allowed to leave their car while in uniform.
The more you know.
Where do you want to start?
There's a lot here. Is this the first time we've seen a Happy Meal?
Yeah, because of the big family push by McDonald's, they created the Happy Meal.
It's also the first time we're seeing Ronald, I believe.
The McDonald Land characters, that's the first time they came in.
Oh.
Why don't we start with some popcorn, since I've already been snacking on that. This is the real sleeve that they first sold popcorn in. Would you ever have even known that McDonald's made popcorn?
Never, and this is some good stuff.
Nice. I want to save the Happy Meals for last because there are some great surprises on the inside. Remember, toys started coming out with Happy Meals. So we'll move on now to the Big Mac.
It might be the most iconic burger of all time.
I love Big Macs. I love them so much that I even put the bumper sticker they made during this decade on the back of my car.
Did it come like that?
It came like that, yeah. This is the original sleeve that they put around the Big Mac.
Kind of stained.
It's used.
It's like very well used.
Well, I mean, I don't know, it's from 1970.
I'm still gonna eat it, but.
What do you notice right away about this Big Mac?
I mean, this is substantial.
Heavy.
It's a big boy.
I think if you ordered it back during that time, you might have a problem finishing it. You're Max the meat guy. This is 100% beef. I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of a Big Mac from today, but way stronger.
Heartier.
Heartier, yes.
Yeah. Shall we move on to Happy Meals?
Please.
Each of our Happy Meals is gonna be a little bit different. I don't know what's inside them. You don't know what's inside them. Why don't we open them one at a time?
Look at the detail on this Happy Meal. There's like jokes written all over it.
This is original Happy Meal packaging. That's why it's all scratched up on the sides. You can probably find a date somewhere. Oh, yep, 1979, right there.
What do we got here? It's not gonna like jump out at me, is it?
Big moment.
Ooh, okay. Oh, man.
It's disintegrating in front of our eyes.
Okay, oops. Is this who I think it is?
Who is it?
Is this the Hamburglar?
Oh. It's the Hamburglar.
Oh my gosh.
Dude. Max, he's eating your burger. He's eating your burger. Max, get the burger back. We need that. We need that. To everyone watching right now, that's a well-known YouTuber. See if you can guess in the comments who it is.
Dude, that was terrifying. God.
Open the rest of your, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we got some French fries. Is that it? Where's my burger? Where's my main course? I think I might have like lost it.
Well, we ate it.
He ate it? He actually stole my burger? That is unbelievable. The Hamburglar actually burglarized my burger.
Oh, that's so funny. There's your kitty fries. Enjoy those. Let's open my Happy Meal. I too have some fries.
They're really crispy.
This is how they would have wrapped a burger back in the day, in one of these little Happy Meal boxes. While I'm eating my burger, take a guess how much a Happy Meal cost back in 1970.
Based on all the other prices, what, like 50 cents?
This whole Happy Meal with the fries, the toy, the drink, and the burger, just $1.10.
$1.10.
And still, you can see that these burgers are substantial. Even if it's just a patty and 2 buns, it's heavy. One thing I feel like my burger's missing is a little bit of salt and pepper. When you buy crazy vintage items like this, and when you pay $15 for a little thing of salt and pepper, this is how they're packed up.
Is this the original salt and pepper?
Original 1970s salt and pepper from McDonald's.
Because this is the first food item from the time period that we could theoretically actually taste.
You're right, you could probably eat the salt.
This is probably the coolest one for me.
You think so?
Yes, it's the actual food.
Totally real, original food.
This is really freaking cool.
Yeah. There's also a spout on the back in the corner there where the salt and pepper can pour out of. So basically you tear it right here and then you just open it up and pour it on whatever you want. Oh my gosh, it cracks right open. Try that one.
Wait, you just bend it back?
Yeah, just crack it back.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Whoa.
You can just pour it right onto the fries. 50-plus-year-old
No
salt.
way, can I get a little bit?
Yeah. You wanna try it?
Yeah. Tastes exactly like salt.
Put some pepper.
You think it's still gonna taste peppery?
Yeah. Nothing?
Nothing.
At all.
Yes, yes. The flavor had to come out.
I want to continue moving on to the next few decades because there is some mind-blowing food coming. But first I want to have a little dessert. We've got cookies and we've got apple pie.
Those apple pies have a special place in my heart.
So try an original recipe apple pie. This is also the original container that you would have gotten your apple pie in.
Really?
I love that it has this pure giant apple on there. It also says that back in the day they were cooked in 100% vegetable shortening. This is the little advertisement slip that would have come with the cookies back in the day. Wait, what? This is so cool. This is the cookie box and you can make a walkie-talkie out of it. Inside this container, Max, should be an original bag of the McDonald Land cookies. This is 50-plus-year-old cookies.
1975 McDonald Corporation.
So these cookies are exactly 50 years old.
Can we eat this?
It smells like dust.
Ooh.
It used to be one cookie. We could put the puzzle back together.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out something. What's this thing?
Is it Ronald McDonald?
It looks like it might be his face.
That's his head.
Oh, that's his hair. Yeah.
That's his head.
I think just to say I did it, I need to taste the 50-year-old cookie. Tastes like a 50-year-old cookie.
We even have this original birthday book that you would have gotten as a kid. This is a ridiculous McDonald's collector's item. Whoa! You can make a Ronald McDonald figure. You punch out the pieces and you make a Ronald McDonald.
Great condition.
I don't think I could punch the things out of there without feeling bad.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
Last thing before the 1980s, 2 original McDonald's moist towelettes.
No way.
See if they're still wet. I'm guessing yes.
There's no way. After 50 years?
Okay, let's see. Mine's soaked.
No way.
Mine's
Is
soaked.
it really?
Yeah, yeah.
Mine's dry as the freaking Sahara.
Seriously?
Bone dry. Oh, it's soaked. Wow. You feel mine?
How does that? Listen to Max's.
But this one's perfect. Brand spanking new.
Let's wipe our way to 1980. Moving to the 1980s, McDonald's focused on breakfast since lots of people wanted to pick it up on their way to work due to the success of the drive-thru. During this decade, a hamburger cost 50 cents. And Max, you have upgraded to assistant manager.
It's tight, Nick.
I love that this just says, how may I help you?
How may I help you, Nick?
You'll also notice that Max is wearing a visor that says, try the McDLT. So why don't we start with that? Any guess what the McDLT is?
A BLT, but with the D?
The McDLT stood for the McDonald's lettuce and tomato.
Is there meat?
Yeah. If you take a look at the packaging, it was a novel invention of its time because on this side, we have all the cold items, and on this side, we have the hot items.
That's genius.
If you look at the container, you'll see that the lettuce and tomato on this side stay cool, and if you flip it over, the quarter-pound beef patty on this side stays hot.
Oh, and you just kind of fold it together to assemble your sandwich? Very smart.
People ended up getting this beautiful burger that really contrasts in temperature. It's crisp, and you know that none of that lettuce has been cooked by the beef.
Right.
The McDLT. I do notice a substantial difference with the fact that the beef is really warm and hot and juicy on the bottom, and then the veggies are extra crispy. Any guesses as to what's in here?
I hope it's the pancakes, because that was by far my favorite McDonald's breakfast growing up.
This is game used.
Thoroughly used.
This is the original packaging in the 1980s that you would have gotten your hot cakes and sausage.
Let's go. Look how perfect they are.
Again, we are making sure to use the original recipes. If you look up what McDonald's pancakes looked like in 1980, this is gonna be what they look like. We're eating the real stuff here. Same thing with the sausage. This is exactly what sausage looked like at McDonald's in the 1980s.
So do you think somebody just ordered the pancakes, ate their meal, and then saved the packaging and was like, I'm gonna save this for the next 40 years?
I have no idea, but they made a huge profit on it.
What you can do is you get your pancake, you get your sausage. Typically I'd use maple syrup. Another pancake, boom. You have a delicious pancake sausage sandwich.
Maybe people started doing this in the 1980s, and then that's what led to the McGriddle.
Possibly.
Isn't that a pancake?
Right, essentially.
While you have that, I'm gonna have one of my favorites, the iconic hash browns. This is the exact shape and recipe they used for hash browns back in that time. You hear that crunch?
This is legit.
This is my teacup right here with these cute little sleeves on the side that my fingers can go in. I have actually conveniently bought a sugar cube from 1985.
Dang.
That might be my favorite item.
Very well packaged.
I'm gonna put it in my hot water.
Oh my God.
And then of course, tea. I love tea. What I love is that that little piece that stays on the top is attached to the packaging. It's part of the package.
Wow. Wait, so this is what, 40-year-old tea?
Yeah.
Can I smell it? It still smells like black tea. It's like aged. Oh, look at that color.
It's legit. I don't think I should drink this, right? Isn't this dangerous?
I'll
There's
drink
no
it.
way this is safe. What?
I can drink it.
Really?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
This can't be safe.
It doesn't smell very good. I mean, it tastes like tea.
It smells like dust.
The raw version smelled a lot better. In hindsight, I probably should have thought that one over more.
I'm not gonna have any tea. What I am gonna have, these chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets were introduced in the 1980s. To whoever thought of this idea, thank you.
Did they invent chicken nuggets?
Probably not. To this day, they're still one of my favorites. But what I'm most excited for is the fact that they looked a little different and they also supposedly tasted a lot different. Don't they smell different?
Yeah.
More homemade.
A little peppery, in a good way though. I feel like I'm eating real chicken.
It definitely has more of a bite to it, more texture than the ones today have. And if you're curious about what a takeout bag would have looked like at McDonald's in 1980, this right here is it, 1989 McDonald's Corporation. Moving on to the decade that you and I were born, 1990s.
Let's do it.
In the 1990s, McDonald's made a push to get a little bit more premium in order to compete with casual dining restaurants, and they even introduced the famous McPizza. During this decade, a hamburger cost 75 cents. I'm gonna dress up with Max for this decade because I am particularly excited about this McPizza.
It smells phenomenal.
Should we save it for last or should we start with it?
We gotta save it for last.
Okay, let's start this decade with the Arch Deluxe. This is McDonald's push for a more premium hamburger, and it was more of a grown-up burger because it came with peppered bacon and a mustard mayonnaise sauce. Right away, way, the packaging. That is iconic 90s color and look and feel if I've ever seen it.
Yep, it feels like an upgrade too.
Even the bags started to get more colorful and exciting during this time period. You can see that the logo is getting closer and closer to what we have today.
It brings me back.
Right when you open the Arch Deluxe, you can already feel and you can see and you can smell that it's different. Close your eyes, what does it smell like?
It's a little smoky.
Imagine I surprised you again. I love that there's a sesame bun on this one now.
You mentioned a lot of things, but when you said bacon, I mean, that's how I know this is the burger for me.
Can I feed you?
Please. Really good.
Yeah?
Unbelievable.
That's a napkin from 1990.
Can we afford this? It's okay. Well, I've already started it.
You can
Okay.
use it. You can use
All right.
it. You like it?
I love it.
Unfortunately, in 2000, this was taken off the menu. Just didn't really make sense. It was too premium for McDonald's.
It's not too premium for me.
You probably also noticed the really cool fry containers that came during this time. This is one that was supporting the Olympics.
And this one's got like retro vibes going on.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Wait, Nick, we have a shot at winning $1 million here.
Win instantly $1 million.
Yes.
And the front has this thing that I peel to see if we actually won. 3, 2, 1.
It expired 30 years ago.
There were also other fun advances in packaging. You can see that the ring around the Big Mac got pretty cool looking. I like that a lot more than the old one. The Chicken McNuggets box got a lot more playful, but more importantly, the cookie containers got bigger.
Hey.
This is real cookies from—
Oh my gosh, we're gonna eat these too?
September 19th, 1999.
They're probably still good. I freaking love these things.
The Grimace.
No way.
Ronald McDonald. Is that the Hamburglar? Right there.
Oh.
Is that the Hamburglar?
It looks like them.
We shouldn't eat these.
Given that it's been expired for 30 years, it's not bad.
It's disgusting.
It's not good. Is it time for the Holy Grail?
Yeah, it's time.
All right.
Enter the McPizza.
Yes.
This pizza started at $5.80, costing much more than anything else on the menu. The pricing of the McPizza was based on what you actually got on it. If you went with a deluxe, like we have, it was $9. As cool as it might look inside, it failed, partly due to the long cooking time, but can you guess why else this might have failed?
Not based on taste, that looks so good.
I'll give you a hint. Think about how big it is.
Oh, it can't fit in a bag?
Close.
Too big for a kid?
No.
Can't fit through the window?
Can't fit through the drive-thru window.
Ah.
For some reason, they didn't think about that ahead of time, and it could not fit through the drive-thru window to hand to the customers in their cars. This is exactly what the McPizza looked like back in the day. It was loaded up with all sorts of stuff. It was made fresh to order. A lot of people actually really liked it.
This looks like a supreme pizza. It has literally every topping. Dang, that looks good. I love it.
It tastes like elementary school pizza. The crust is almost that rubbery, extra chewy, doughy crust, which makes sense because that was big in the 90s. It tastes a little similar to what you'd find at Chuck E. Cheese today. But as I said, this failed. So in an attempt to save the McPizza, they moved on to the Deluxe McPizza. It was basically a personal-sized Pizza Hot Pocket.
That is definitely fitting through the drive-thru window. That smells good.
I think I'm just gonna wipe my way with this McPizza napkin into the 2000s.
You're not even having a bite?
In the 2000s, health and nutrition became a major focus across the United States, which led McDonald's to introduce a variety of healthier options. At the same time, the company launched its iconic dollar menu, making fast food more affordable than ever. During this decade, a hamburger cost around 90 cents. A lot of this stuff is gonna be a little healthier, but I already see things that I love, like the snack wrap.
R.I.P. Or did they bring it back?
No, they didn't, because I remember going through a drive-thru with Linja and her yelling into the window, "Bring back the frickin' snack wrap," and they didn't bring it back. So if they're not gonna listen to Linja, then they're not gonna listen to anybody.
Facts.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never had a snack wrap.
No way.
Ever.
That's shocking.
When I heard about it the first time, I didn't even know what it was. Huh? I don't want to sound like a broken record, but these are the original wrappers for a snack wrap.
I mean, this looks like the original snack wrap too.
Again, the reason that they brought the snack wrap in the 2000s was because they were going for a healthier push, and the snack wrap is supposed to be a nice, light, simple meal. It's definitely lighter than a burger.
Definitely.
My first snack wrap. That's really good.
That brings me back.
Chicken nuggets in there? We got the honey mustard flavor.
That's the best one.
You remember it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're old. The coolest thing that they brought in the 2000s for healthy options, the McSalad Shaker. It's a salad in a cup that you actually shake up all in one, and then the dressing coats everything and you're ready to eat.
I know I'm Max the meat guy, but I would have crushed these back in the day.
It says in the bag, salads tossed fresh all day.
So you're gonna see the issue with these very shortly.
All right, so there is a problem with these. Okay,
you'll see. Right?
It's spilling down the side of mine already.
Yeah.
Did that happen? Mm-hmm. Seriously?
But that's not the biggest issue.
Oh, yours is mixing.
Well, I'm really shaking it.
Wouldn't it be weird if you were in your car and you're like shaking while you're driving? Can you get pulled over for this? Wow.
So that's actually shaked up pretty well. The problem I always struggled with was that the bottom never had the salad dressing distribution. Oh. Though I feel like we did pretty good. Like, look at yours.
I can see here that there's just full distribution of the dressing throughout the entire container.
Maybe I just didn't know how to shake back in the day. Like this worked out very well.
Oh. Those good old soggy croutons. I forgot about those.
This is definitely a higher quality salad than what I'm used to back in the day.
Honestly, for someone thinking of creative and healthy options for a fast food place such as McDonald's, this is a good idea.
It is, but I think I heard the calories in the dressing alone is like as much as a whole burger. Is it actually healthier?
Well, either way, it doesn't matter because it failed and they discontinued it.
Sadly.
There is some very unhealthy stuff that also came in the 2000s, but first, this is probably my favorite packaging. This says quarter pounder, but in this decade, they introduced the third pounder. I couldn't find a real third pounder box, but this is a real quarter pounder box, and inside is an actual third pounder. It's a hefty burger.
First of all, look at the way that thing just splayed open.
Yeah, hold it up.
That thing just completely opened up.
It basically makes a plate.
Right, it's a little plate, like you're sitting down, boom.
Oh my God, I realized we totally forgot to open all our toys from the toy decade. Should we open them now?
Yeah.
I got so sidetracked by the Hamburglar coming and tackling you that I totally forgot. We bought all the most iconic Happy Meal toys from over the years.
Wow, freshly opened seal.
It's a chicken nugget Tetris.
Way.
Yeah.
Dude, is that thing still gonna work with batteries?
Yeah, for sure.
No way. What?
I'm gonna choose the teeny beanie baby. These were extremely popular, and I got the Patty the Platypus one. Yeah.
That brings back memories. McDonald's changeables, the large French fries. You got the arms.
What?
You got the head right here.
This is the Pikachu toy. Dang! It makes a noise. That's cool.
Pretty cool. Gotta go with Sonic. I think he goes in here somehow. Oh, here we go. What is it, like one of these deals?
We've got ourselves a Minion. We should probably finish the food.
I think it's time to eat.
Decade. The third pounder is nothing special. It's just a heavier hamburger. Feel the weight of that?
Oh yeah.
It's a barbell.
I like that, yeah.
Heavier patty, same burger. The one very unhealthy part of the 2000s was the super size McDonald's drink. This is their normal drink that they had before. This is the super size. I think people were upset by the fact that when everything was all healthy, they suddenly introduced something this big.
I remember after ordering, they'd always be like, would you like that supersized? I would always say yes.
I just want to see how many regular cups can fit inside the supersize. 1, 2, 3 and a half. 3.5 normal cups, which probably already has tons of sugar. And in the era of health, they're introducing this.
People like their soda.
They liked it even more in 2010. In the 2010s, McDonald's embraced globalization. They introduced all sorts of unique international menu items, even here in the United States. During this decade, a hamburger went up to $1.15. Where do you want to start?
This is like two of my favorite things. I see McFlurry and a McRib.
We bought a genuine McFlurry machine to make the McFlurries.
That thing functional?
Look at all the switches. Let's start with the McFlurry so they don't melt. I got the Oreo McFlurry.
I always go with M&M. They kind of freeze and they get all nice and crunchy.
Do you really?
Oh, every time. It really is so good.
Yeah, it's just the machines never work.
Oh, facts.
Well, now I have my own. I can literally make a McFlurry whenever I want.
Can I borrow that?
Guess why I'm holding this Egg McMuffin here?
Because they're extremely tasty.
Because they introduced all-day breakfast at McDonald's starting in the 2010s. This is an original Egg McMuffin container here. I've never been a fan of the Egg McMuffin.
Really?
I'm more of a McGriddle guy.
No, it's tough to beat this though right here.
The Egg McMuffin is classic, and what I respect the most is that they actually use and cook a real egg inside.
I'm just shocked by how circular the eggs always are.
Well, they crack them into a mold.
Oh, I thought they just had circular eggs.
It's good.
Really good.
The Egg McMuffin is classic. I'd eat this any day.
100%. I'm really full right now.
The most important thing introduced in this decade was the famous McRib.
Is this the best McDonald's menu item of all time, or the worst?
You're the meat guy, so describe this McRib.
This looks like real rib meat. The problem with the current McRib is that it's essentially a burger in the shape of a boneless rib rack, whereas this looks like the real deal. We have our bun, that beautiful saucy meat. Looks like a bunch of pickles, onions, simple sandwich, but in my opinion, it is hard to beat.
Before we try it, McDonald's actually sent me this. It's all McRib sauce.
No way.
I didn't ask for it.
What?
They just sent it to me. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna complain. I love it.
Nick, that's too much sauce.
Do you want some?
Sure.
Tell me when.
Okay, when? When?
Basically McDonald's barbecue sauce.
It is.
And if you don't have this much, then you're not doing it right.
Do you really like that much sauce?
Yeah, I love this.
Whoa, it's saucy.
The sauce is what makes it.
It's a messy sandwich. Ribs are supposed to be messy, I guess, right?
They are. There are some very exciting things coming now in the 2020s. Let's keep moving. We've finally made it to the 2020s, where McDonald's has focused on sustainability and pop culture collaborations. In this decade, a basic hamburger cost $2.19, about 15 times more expensive than it cost back in 1950. Even though this is modern day, the craziest item from this decade, you look great.
Thanks.
This is the Travis Scott collaboration.
Do I wear the hat like this, or like this?
That's cool, I think.
Is this cool?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
I look cool.
I don't know, does he look cool? You guys comment below. You might not have even heard this, but the craziest menu item from the 2020s is called the Land, Air, and Sea Burger.
What?
This is a massive burger that combines the McChicken, the classic hamburger patty, and the filet of fish. Land, air, and sea.
I wish I thought of that.
This sandwich is so big that you can't really even bite it.
That doesn't mean we won't try. It just all looks very fancy right now.
Yeah, I guess the 2020s, looking at everything in front of us, is kind of all about pops of color. Obviously, we got the Grimace Shake, which entirely took over the internet.
I've yet to try it though.
You wanna try it?
Is it time?
Grimace Shake. Don't you turn into a grimace or something? Don't you like?
I'm Nick? Hey, if you're out there.
Doesn't something happen when you drink the Grimace Shake?
I don't want to drink it. What's gonna happen?
This is the current collaboration in 2025 at McDonald's. It's the Pokemon Happy Meals box. We just bought these 10 minutes ago, so this is all present day. We got these apple slices.
This might be the smallest thing of fries I've ever seen.
This is real.
This is like a one-biter.
Compare this little fry container here to the fries that we had earlier in the video.
It's pretty cute though.
It is pretty cute.
You know?
Yeah,
it's like a...
You'll even notice the hamburger.
That is sad.
We didn't do anything to this. This is how it came. This is thinner than the patties from earlier.
What do we got going on in there? A singular pickle. No sandwich should only have one pickle.
Call me crazy, but I think I could eat this entire thing in one bite as well.
I'm sure you could.
I really think I can't.
No.
We also have pretty cool little milk containers.
That was a loud sip.
And the toys, I don't know, they're not that exciting anymore to me.
Everything feels dumbed down a little bit.
Just for reference, a modern day Happy Meal costs $7.88. It is rocketed up in price. Like I said, there were also lots of collaborations during this time. This is the BTS meal.
Like the band?
Yeah, like the band. I got these cool little BTS magnets and stickers. And they also had these special limited edition collaboration sauces. And then the Sichuan sauce. The Sichuan sauce went extremely viral for McDonald's. Do you know which collaboration this came from? Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Yeah. We also have this little Cactus Jack toy, but even cooler, the I'm Lovin' It Travis Scott tray. Before we can finally move on to the future of McDonald's, which is really, really neat. Take a sip of the Grimace Shake.
You take a sip of the Grimace Shake.
All right, I'll sip the Grimace Shake.
How is it?
I'm good. Take another sip. We've made it, Max, all the way through every decade since McDonald's started, but who knows what the future is gonna look like. In 2030 and beyond, we might see things like robot chefs, robot servers, possibly lab-grown meat for the burger patties, and maybe even things like 3D printed food, or wouldn't it be crazy if there were clear burgers?
Clear burgers?
Max, you're looking a little purple.
I don't feel too good. Subscribe.